Start my day with love. I start my day with love. That's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. Peace, peace, peace. I'm talking peace, peace, peace. Ooh, peace, peace, peace. I'm talking peace, peace, peace. Joy. I start my day with joy. I start my day with joy. Everything I do is infused with joy. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. Joy, 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 joy. Ooh, joy, joy, joy. We're talking joy, joy, joy. Oh yeah, joy, joy, joy. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. Such a good song.
That is so great. Thank you, Heidi. So good. Did I turn it? Yes, I have turned it on today now. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's so great to see everybody here on this beautiful, sunny Sunday. It's always summertime. It's, do I want to get out and go to the center or enjoy some sunshine in my garden? So I appreciate that you are here today. And welcome to our Zoom community. Hopefully you're hearing us all okay. We're still not seeing you on our TV, but we know that you're there, and energetically we feel you. If there's anybody new today, welcome, and see who's Sandy giving out in the red polka dot dress. So you got the bright colored memo. Thank you, Sandy. And she will give you a welcome packet if you haven't gotten one already. And as we begin this time together, we just invite you to take a breath. And let's just turn our attention inwards. And I know my heart is full of gratitude as we pause to acknowledge the sacred ground we're privileged to stand upon. And we give thanks to the First Peoples for their enduring love, wisdom, and stewardship of this land. The unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish peoples, including Katsi, Kwantlen, and Semiahmoo nations. We also honor the many other Indigenous nations who now call this region home, and we recognize the richness they bring to the community of White Rock, Surrey, and beyond. So may this land acknowledgement be more than words. May it be a reminder of our shared responsibility to walk gently, to listen deeply, and to live in right relationship with one another and the earth. So here at CSL White Rock, we hold a vision of a loving, vibrant world that works for all. We're a spiritual community as we're committed to moving forward with understanding, compassion, and harmony. Our teaching is grounded in The Science of Mind. It is a book written by Ernest Holmes, and it is a spiritual philosophy that honors the universal truths found in all faith traditions. And we believe each of us is a unique expression of that one mind, that divine. And we're here to awaken to that truth, to remember who we truly are, and to live from the inside out, to be the peace, to be love, and to bring our highest selves forward. So welcome to CSL White Rock. Whether you're here for the first time or you've been part of this community for years, I welcome you. And I have a little thing I would like to do now. I'm going to invite Heidi to join me because we had somebody in our community who just celebrated a little bit of a big birthday. We won't mention any names, Janet. So let's all sing happy birthday to Janet.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Janet. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Thank you, Janet. And for everybody else's birthday this month, we honor you as well. Janet has been an integral part of our board of trustees for the last 8 years now. So Janet, we appreciate your dedication to this community. So happy birthday. Thank you. And now I'd like to invite up our spiritual practitioner of the day to do meditation. And that is going to be Jill.
Thank you, Reverend Tamara, and good morning. I have to look around to see these beautiful faces and just say thank you for the blessing of you on this beautiful day. And welcome to these lovely new faces as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. And to our online community, hello, and hello, beautiful online practitioners, and for our YouTube people as well. Today I'm going to actually do a reading from the Science of Mind magazine. And this month the theme is colors, living in colors, living in colors. And this is actually a prayer that I'm going to read. So it's a little different, but I trust that you will enjoy it. So I just want you to relax into your seats, feeling the back and the seat, and your feet, feeling comfortable, just breathing with ease. Relaxing into your breath. Knowing that the power and the presence is right here, right now, within each of you. And when I say these words of this prayer, it is in the I, and please know this for each one of you. All the colors of love. Breathing in the moment, I recognize that there is one power, one presence, one truth, and divine energy that I call God, universe, source, spirit, or many other names. An ever-abundant source of pure light and perfect love. I see and feel spirit all around me. I feel spirit all around me. I recognize the God presence in the stillness of the morning, in the quiet of the neighborhood. I know the one power and presence of God radiates in, through, and around all things, seen and unseen, sparking the divine influence within me, within each one of us here today. And each of us are one with it. I rest in knowing this for myself, and I absolutely know and affirm this for each unique and individualized soul and being on this earth and beyond. We are one. We are connected. We are one. I acknowledge and honor the very spark of the universe in each precious presence experienced and seen as all the colors of love. For it can only be spirit manifesting and showing up as its truest self. I claim this truth for myself. I know I show up as my own unique color of love, perfectly, wholly, and completely. I lean into my faith with solid declaration that I am fully supported in every way by Source and divine right action, fully living each day as an open conduit of spirit, inviting the best and highest to unfold in all ways. As I stand in my faith, I release all negativity, fear, worry, judgment, and prejudices back into the shadows from which they came, for they are not the truth and cannot live in the light of the divine. I stand in my power, accepting with open arms joy, grace, and peace into my life now. I anchor this declaration at the very center of who I am, and I acknowledge the grace of God is already at work. I feel the vibration of my alignment with the divine being raised and solidified. And with a grateful heart, I give thanks for this knowing as my soul sings this truth. I release the word onto the active law of mind, knowing it is already done. I let it go, I let it be, and so it is. And I welcome back the lovely Heidi.
This is I Trust in the Beauty by Copper Women. I learned this song 6 months ago or something. It's been the song of the year for me. Kind of just becomes one of those mantras that runs all the time. I sing it with all my students, my choir. So I hope you find something meaningful in it too. I trust in the beauty inside me. I trust in the beauty of life. I trust in the beauty unfolding. Everything is gonna be alright. Alright. And of course, once you pick it up, feel free to sing it along. Sing along. Ka doom doom to ka doom doom. Ka doom doom to ka doom doom. Ka doom doom to ka doom doom. Ka doom to ka doom doom to ka doom doom. Ka doom doom to ka doom doom. Ka doom doom to ka doom doom. Ka doom doom to ka doom. I trust in the beauty inside me. I trust in the beauty of life. I trust in the beauty unfolding. Everything is gonna be alright. trust in the beauty of life. I trust in the beauty unfolding. Everything is gonna be alright. Alright. I trust in the beauty inside me. I trust in the beauty of life unfolding. I trust in the beauty unfolding. Everything is gonna be alright. Alright. I trust in the beauty inside me. I trust in the beauty of life. I trust in the beauty unfolding. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything will be alright. I trust in the beauty inside me. I trust in the beauty of life. I trust in the beauty unfolding. Everything is gonna be alright. Alright, you can sing alone up there, right? I trust in the beauty inside me. I trust in the beauty of life. I trust in the beauty unfolding. Everything is gonna be alright. Alright. Thank you.
I can see why that would be Song of the Year. It's beautiful. Thank you. Everything will be all right. Or is, and we say in religious science, everything is all right. So I realized when I got up here earlier, I forgot to introduce myself for the new people. I just, assume these things. Then, as my mother always said, that's a bad habit of mine. So I'm Reverend Tamara. I'm the spiritual director here. And today I'm talking about living in color. And I'm free to be me. Yes, I know. I love all these people who showed up really colorful today. It's fabulous. So, someone once told me, just be yourself. And I thought, which self? The confident one? Yeah, the people-pleasing one? The one who dances in the kitchen when no one's watching? Honestly, sometimes being yourself is a full-time job. And the pay isn't that great unless you're spiritually unionized. So today as we talk about this living our authentic life and to be true and to be radically inclusive. We started the day with our land acknowledgement, and we want to be inclusive. And who here wants to be inclusive or considers themselves, right? We do. Like, put your arms around yourself, because guess what? Where it starts is within. It always starts first by accepting and loving ourselves, and then our heart can open up wider so we can be more inclusive and loving of others. So we've also heard that call to be authentic, to live out our truth, to stand in fullness of who we are. But has anybody here maybe shown up as their true selves, and then guess what? Somebody's judged us. Somebody has, given you that little disapproving glance, maybe telling you should really dress your age. Or, yeah, I know, right? Or be yourself, but don't be too much. Don't be too much, right? Just keep yourself, be confident, but don't make others uncomfortable. Right? Or shine, but not too brightly. but not too brightly. And the unspoken rules, as I said, dress your age, tone it down, stay in line. So to deal with all this, what do you think happens, what we do to ourselves? I don't know about you. I'll only speak for myself, because you guys might all be spiritually evolved that I am not there yet. But we tend to wear masks. We put on a different mask for different places. I think of it, I don't necessarily think of it as my mask. I think of it as my little box. I have little compartments. So, you know, sometimes I'll show up and I have to be in my minister box, because I think, oh, I shouldn't say that. Or if a F-bomb drops out of my mouth, that's really bad. Right? Then how ministerially am I being? So I have that box, or I have the good daughter box, or the good mother box, or the good sister box, whatever the box is. So I always think I have to be somebody other than I am. So when does that stop? When do I pull back and just start going, this trying to be somebody else, trying to show up, it's really not getting me that far. It's actually really tiring. It's really tiring, and it's difficult to keep up and remember, which box am I supposed to be in for the right people, the right time. So it's when I can show up and be myself that it works out better. When I can love myself, then it's even better, because my heart is opening and I can love others. Laverne Cox, who's an American actress, she said, here's the truth. We are not what other people say we are. We are who we know ourselves to be, and we are what we love. Right? We are not what other people say we are. We are who we know ourselves to be, and we are what we love. That's so amazing to think about that, and to step in to loving ourselves and being radically accepting of ourselves. Because I don't know about any of you, but I can think of this week when I was not happy with myself. I judged myself. I did not accept fully what was happening in my life. And the big thing was really hard for me this week was that I wanted to do the class Financial Freedom coming up. And I had it in my mind, Reverend Eric was here a couple weeks ago, and he said, yes, take the class with Tamara, it's going to be great. And so I got all gung-ho, and then I went into prayer, and I heard, stop. Stop. Because then I heard oh, you're moving your mother from the States. You're moving your father into long-term care. You're moving your daughter the following weekend. Oh, yeah, and you're moving forward with hip replacement. You know, there's all those things, but yet I just had this urge to keep pushing. I can do it. Woman, I am strong, right? Those old tapes playing. How do I keep pushing through things rather than listening? And I used to, where's Christine? I told her that rest is a superpower this week. Because it's true. When we can slow down and rest and be still and listen to what is going on within us, that is when we get those messages. That divine inspiration is going to come through. And it's okay to say no. Did you know that no is a full sentence? I'm just learning that at 60. What the heck? Right? But what we want to do is we want to move from self-improvement to soul recognition. So most people think being authentic is about expressing opinions or being unapologetic. But true spiritual authenticity is not about personality. It's about revealing the truth of who you are. That oneness that is within each of us. You're not here to become something else. You're here to remember that truth of yourself, as Jill spoke so eloquently in that prayer today, that oneness. Authenticity, it is a spiritual practice, not a performance. Right? That's what I was talking about when I have to feel like I'm on performance when I'm in one of those little boxes. But we can peel away the mask of people pleasing, that might be one, perfectionism, procrastination, whatever that identity. It's what's underneath us is an emptiness. It's the divine present that is expressing through us. So showing up fully is a sacred act. And guess what? When you show up as your authentic self, it also gives others the permission to show up as themselves. And sometimes some of us need that little bit of permission that it's okay to show up. And stillness, it's a pathway to truth. So there's a Zen story about a monk who goes to his master, to the Zen master, and says, "How do I know my true self?" So the Zen master takes his hand and takes him to this still pond. And he said, "Look." And so the young monk looks in and he sees this beautiful reflection of himself back. It's just perfect. And he goes, "Oh, I see myself, master. I understand. There I am." And then the master threw in a pebble. And the whole water became distorted. And he goes, "But master, I can't see myself now. It's all distorted." And he goes, "Young one, dear one, that is what the world does. It throws pebbles at you. So it's really up for you to remember who you are at the center of that, in that place of stillness, when we can be still and tune in to ourselves and remember that truth. To remember who we really are. You know, the story is about our spiritual practice because we live in a world full of ripples. And those ripples could be judgment of others, judgment of ourselves. It could be comparison. That's a big one. Oh, that to-do list is not long enough. My friend has 20 things on hers. You know, those things that we compare. Or I haven't made it. I don't have a large enough whatever it is. But the thing is, that is not the truth of who I am. It's when it is my work to cultivate the stillness so that I can see the truth within myself. That stillness, that spiritual practice, again, to do our spiritual practice is so important daily. And, you know, we can teach those masks, we can treat them as sacred teachers. Instead of shaming the parts of us that wear the masks, maybe there's a performer, a caretaker, or maybe a rebel, we can get curious. What is the mask trying to protect me from? And what would happen if I lovingly set that mask down? You know, we've used our masks as survival tools sometimes in our lives where we've had to protect ourselves. But our spiritual practice is learning to live without the armor and still feel safe, held, and whole. True courage is not about being fearless. It's about being real in the face of fear. So what do we do? You know, I talked to another minister and they were telling me they have a monthly potluck. I think this is a great idea, which I'm not, no, I know. If anybody has a good idea, I know they have to take it on, but this was her idea and she did it, so it's great. But they would have a monthly potluck where they would discuss all other faith traditions. And they would do this whole conversation over dinner. And I thought that was a great idea. But what she said that I found was really fascinating is she said as they were talking, it really made her realize how steep she was in her faith tradition of the science of mind. But what that did, because she was so comfortable and steeped in where she was, it opened the door for everybody else's opinions and thoughts. Because when somebody else was so steeped in their faith tradition and sharing, it was then she could stop having a judgment about it because she believed what she believed and Joe believed what he believed and it was fine. right? So it's those times that we can step in and be deeply embedded in our own beliefs that we can stop judging others and allow them to be who they are, right? Because how many of us do that, okay, maybe it's just me again, that I just possibly will, judge, I think, oh, my brother, well, he should be doing this, he should be doing that, and why isn't, we grew up the same, he should be this in this place. Really, Tamara? That is my judgment. That is my thought. That is not my life. It is his life. So why do I think I should have an opinion about it? Is it really any of my business? Yeah, no. He reminds me of that quite regularly too. Being the loving bossy, see, there's that, right? That bossy sister. And I said to my mom the other day when she was talking, because she said I was being bossy as well. I don't know, I don't understand, but I just know I just like things to go a certain way. And I said, but if I was, and sorry for the men in the room, but if I was male, would you be calling me bossy? Probably not. Right? So let's let those stereotypes go away, that just because a woman has a strong opinion that it's okay, and men can have their strong opinions, and that's okay. So it's accepting everyone for where they are. And it's about not excluding parts of myself that I may judge incorrectly. So true inclusivity begins within. Can I make space for all of me? The radiant, the rough, the tender, and oh yeah, the sometimes messy, the messy parts of me, and allow all of that to be sacred. What about you? Can you think of a part that you exclude of yourself? Do you think that, is there a spot that you maybe judge yourself? And what parts of you do you want to protect and hide? I was writing this out and I was thinking about it, and it was interesting that Reverend Eric said the other day, he said he was watching me speak, and he said, but Tamara, I used to have a candle here, and he said, the first thought that hit me is that you were trying to hide behind the candle. I was like, oh, learning every day. But was that me not wanting to step out? Is that me not wanting to share my things because I think, oh, well, he knows better or she knows better than I do? But it's not the truth. I'm here to share what I have to share, and they're there to share what they have. And again, it's accepting all of those places of myself. Dr. Seuss reminds us, be who you are, say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Right? Yes, I know. It's such a refreshing reminder that we don't need to earn belonging. We don't need to earn belonging. It always begins with being real, being true to who we are. Sorry, I just have one quote here I wanted to. So we've all, heard that call to be authentic. We've shown up. We've done what we can. And this is what I this week in meditation, or maybe it was last week in meditation, the ladies there will remind me, is I read a quote from Ernest Holmes in this thing called You. And what he says is, since no two persons are alike, there must be a unique place for you in the scheme of things. The divine pattern would be imperfect without you. The divine pattern would be imperfect without you. So dare to be yourself. Stand in wonder before the majesty and the might, the beauty and the power of that divine presence which seeks expression through your individual life. Accept all the good there is. Whatever things you desire, believe that you have them already. So I'd like you to affirm something with me today. I'll get a repeat after me. I surrender all fear and all doubt. I let go of all uncertainty. I know there is no confusion, no lack of confidence. I know that what is mine will claim me. I accept the gift of life for myself and everyone else. Isn't that nice? Accept life for myself and everyone else. You know, and this is that next piece is moving into our spiritual. I know a friend of mine at the very back is going to love that. I'm going to use this word embodiment, right? It's not about knowing the truth. We can all know the truth, but it's when we start walking that talk and moving into it. So guess what? As usual, I have homework for you. So there's a couple things you could do. You can create a 5-minute daily ritual of stillness. I encourage you, 5 minutes, no phone, no to-do list. Just sit and breathe. Just sit and breathe. And then ask yourself, what part of me wants to be seen today? What part of me wants to be seen today? And notice during the day if you put a mask on. And see if you can put it aside and stay present with your true self. Carl Jung said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Right? So begin asking, being yourself, it isn't a risk. It's a return, a homecoming to the soul. And the more we embrace the truth, the wider our containers become to include all of life. It includes ourselves, others, the messy, the magical. So let's dare to be real, dare to shine, dare to love, dare to be ourselves, and dare to be wide open. Because we know that is what we are here to be, to connection. What is the biggest thing right now in the world that people are saying is an issue, besides mental health, is our loneliness. So this is what we're here as a spiritual community, to connect, to be together, and practice our spiritual practice together. And sometimes, you know what, in this month, I dare you to be free to be exactly who you are. And with that, just a little caveat warning, things may be uncomfortable. It may be a little bit messy. It may be a little bit of that rub, but it's okay. Just breathe through it. Notice if you're putting that mask on, put it down gently, and just love yourself. Because the best thing we can do is, I don't know about you, but I know my daughter, when she was little, she'd love to dress herself, which was great. I'd have a nice little cute outfit, and she'd look at me and go, Mommy, you know ugly fashion. And I'd be like, okay. Did I raise an independent daughter? Yes. So she would put on all sorts of things, right? And it mismatched and whatever, and she'd be all proud of herself and walk out the door. But she knew who she was. She knew what she wanted to wear. So let's be like that inner child of ourselves this month. Let's show up. Wear something colorful. That usually it's white or gray or black. But, step outside of ourselves and take that time to really dive into your spiritual practice this month of connecting with your inner self so you can open up. Well, today we'll do a little conversation afterwards with Diane and Jill, and I think we'll see what else. Maybe some of you might have some ideas how you show up authentically. I would love to hear them. So that ends the chat today. And let's take that into prayer. As we know, that there is that one life, one love, that joy, peace, harmony that is there for all. Today I know that I am one with all those qualities of that divine essence. They are seeking to express in, through, and as me. Today I show up in my authentic self, not polished, but real. Today I choose to love myself unconditionally and know that it is an inside job, that I can be radically inclusive to all because I can radically include myself. I know that the divine is always expressing through me, and I know that I show up being free to be me. So I know this for myself, and I know it for each of you today, that those divine qualities that you seek are also seeking you. So today I open my heart, and I have a larger capacity for love, for healing, and of joy, knowing that today is unfolding in that perfection, that each person here that hears my voice, I know for them today that they are whole, perfect, and complete exactly as they are right now. So I allow these words to go into that law of mind that knows right action, that is already unfolding, and my heart is full of gratitude for knowing this truth, for this community, for this time together, that as we speak these words and know that life knows exactly what it is doing at all times, I let it be, I let it go, and I ask you to join me in saying, and so it is. Thank you, and I welcome back Heidi.
The Muse made a surprise visit this week and dropped by and gave me a new song for today, for this event and one later. And it's interesting listening to your talk. What was that line at the end? The divine qualities that you seek are also seeking you. So that's really what this song is about, along with Sunshine. Wrong one. There it is. Let's crank that up just a little bit more. Pedal by pedal. Here's the chorus. You can pick it up. Pedal by pedal, I am opening. Pedal by pedal, unfolding. Pedal by pedal, I'm opening. Pedal by pedal, unfolding. Spring breeze whispering. Something stirs deep within. Calls me into green. It's time to begin again. Pedal by pedal, I'm opening. Pedal by pedal, unfolding. Pedal by pedal, I'm opening. Pedal by pedal, unfolding. Petal by petal leaf unfurling. Petal by petal leaf unfolding. Petal by petal leaf unfurling. Petal by petal leaf returning. How does my soul always know which direction to grow? Can it hear the secret tune that plays when it's time to bloom? Feed me sunshine in the morning. Feed me rain in the dark. Let me bask in the moonlight. Wake me up with the lark. Petal by petal, I'm opening. Petal by petal, unfolding. Petal by petal, I'm opening. Petal by petal. Petal by petal, unfolding. Unfolding. Petal by petal, leaf unfurling. Petal by petal, leaf returning. Petal by petal, leaf unfurling. Petal by petal, leaf unfolding. I am petal by petal, leaf. I am nourished in my soul. I am petal by petal, leaf. I am nourished in my soul. I am petal by petal, leaf. I am nourished in my soul. I am grounded, I am whole, I am nourished in my soul. I am grounded, I am whole, I am nourished in my soul. I am grounded, I am whole, I am nourished in my soul. I am grounded, I am whole, I am nourished in my soul. I am grounded, I am whole, I am nourished in my soul. I am grounded. Thank you very much.
Wow, that was amazing, Heidi. Thank you so much. Do you have any gigs anywhere that we should know about?
This afternoon I'm singing at 2:30 at the Unitarian Center too. So it's a
Oh,
lovely spiritual
okay.
day for me. Lots of music.
Remember Tamara said lots of different places we can enjoy.
I'm doing a sound bath in July at St. Paul's Labyrinth in the West End. I don't remember the date exactly, but I can send it to you. You can look it up. Is it on your website? It's not on my website. It's on their website. Or yeah. Okay. Or Facebook events too.
Cool. Thank you. I'm Georgia Neekin. I'm one of the spiritual practitioners here at CSL White Rock, and welcome to the online people as well. We did get the message about spring, didn't we? We came all colorful today. So just a few announcements. Today is the day that we get to spend time with Jill and Diane and have those wonderful conversations about what did you hear today or last week or the week before. And it gives you a chance to kind of ask hard questions, easy questions, and just have a conversation about it. We've had great attendance with these, so if you want to stick around, they'd love to see you. So that's a conversation starting around noon. Practitioner Liv is going to have her Sacred Circle this Tuesday. It's all there at 7. And that's another chance for you to have a voice and nobody interrupts. and nobody reacts. You just have a voice in talking about whatever topic that practitioner Liv comes up with. And it's a really nice opportunity. My husband loves it because no one interrupts. No comment. And you might have heard from Tamara today, Rev Tamara, that there is that class about financial freedom is going to be postponed. It will happen. So hang on to your finances. It will still be there when you decide to take that class with her. So, and it is freedom. It is. I felt freedom hearing from Eric, Rev Eric. I mean, it really opened your mind to what are the possibilities that freedom is possible, even financially. I like that. And of course, our big event is our dance party on the 22nd, the afternoon at the Legion. And what's the name of the Legion? Crescent Beach? Okay, yeah. So that's Crescent Road with Checo. Okay. Well, he's a cool guy, and he's fabulous, and boy, he'll get you rocking. So that afternoon will be a great time to have a fun dance party. So do buy your tickets. Diane has tickets. She's right there at the back, and you can get them online as well. Janet. Oh, yes. Can Diane's waving a poster there. She's got them on the table. So yeah, there's two sides. So if you've got somewhere in the community that you could put a poster, could you grab one today and set that up? Because sometimes you see things. I know when I go into my coffee shop, I look at the posters on the wall because sometimes there's, interesting things. I go, oh, there's a walk or there's this and that. So yeah, do pick up a poster if you can. Thank you, Sister Penny. Yes, Penny. Penny, poor thing, she's doing a 50-50 draw. And boy, oh boy, she will help you willingly give your money towards that 50-50 draw. She's very convincing. And she's also doing some baking. Are you doing your crack stuff? Oh, yeah, bring cash. Bring cash. Yeah. We'll take your card. Yes. Christine will help you with your card if you forgot your cash. We will be happy for you to help you separate from your money because that's how abundance comes. Yes? Surprises at the Downs? Oh, a surprise performance. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Did you hear that online community? You're going to have breakthroughs. Wow. I like it. I like it. Yes? Yes. Yes. Do that because this is really helping and supporting our community just so we can be together. We have someone over here. Can you get tickets at there? Most definitely. So if you're a last minuter, show up. We have room for you. Christine. Oh, because it's Pride Month. We were doing in living color. So that's a great idea because then we get to know where are we supporting? Who else are we supporting in this world of abundance? So we're going to support the Pride community. Thank you. And Brella's having an event. They're having join their 10 a.m. They're having a music at the Beer Shack in White Rock on the 23rd at 5 p.m. It's a fundraiser for Brella. So if you want to support Brella, which is our host here, they're having that event on the 23rd. And you know that we have meditation here at 10 a.m. So if you come a bit early and you want that little bit of quiet centering time, come and join us for meditation. And that's, yes, Judy. Yes. Cool. So there's a good place to go and visit. Yes. Yeah, and they're the ones that are supporting us. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so it's time for offertory.
Thanks, Georgia. Yeah, just the 22nd with Checo is going to be a lot of fun. And just so everybody knows, the reason that we're doing a fundraiser for our center here is that we need a little bit of new equipment. So I'm looking to get a new headset, and we're thinking of, imagine this, a nice backdrop with a picture of a nature scene. Wouldn't that be fabulous? So that is what we're working towards, as well as supporting the Pride Society. We're working to nourish your soul as well here. So we appreciate everybody coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll be able to dance a little bit. But as we take this moment in our service where we pause to recognize the power of circulation and the sacred practice of giving, and to know that we give not from obligation, but from a consciousness of abundance and gratitude. Giving is an affirmation that we live in a universe that is always supporting us, always providing, always overflowing with good. So if you have a gift that you would like to donate to the center today, or consciously give to our center today, please hold that to your heart. And even today, if you're just giving of your time and talent, just know for yourself a specific good. And I encourage you to know a specific good for this center, for this community. And as we are looking at a loving, vibrant world that works for all, let's know a specific good for this world. So what I'd encourage you now to say with me our affirmation. With a grateful heart, I joyfully and mindfully give, knowing that abundance flows through us and our community thrives. As I share, I know I am blessed. And so it is. So I'd ask our ushers to come through and pass the baskets. Also, in our baskets, make sure you take a little joy note for yourself. A little, again, participating in the law of circulation. And Heidi is going to sing for us, I believe. Yeah, join in, Heidi.
I celebrate my abundance today. By giving this gift, I show my faith. As I open my heart, my world becomes a better place. I release all fear as I share gratefully. This love that I give always gives back to me. Knowing my oneness with everything else, I know that all that I give to myself. I celebrate my abundance today. I celebrate my abundance today by giving this gift. By giving this gift, I show my faith. As I open my heart, as I open my heart, my world becomes a better place. I release all fear. I release all fear as I share gratefully. This love that I give always gives back to me. Knowing my oneness with everything else, I know that all that I give to myself. Knowing my oneness with everything else, I know that all that I give to myself.
Beautiful. Thank you, Heidi. And our joy note for our online community today is God gives more to someone because someone will accept more than others. Is that what it says? Yes, God gives more to some because some will accept more than others. Oh, it took me in receiving, it took me twice to actually have that land. Oh, my goodness. So we take this moment of receiving and knowing and blessing all the gifts that have come today, that have come before, and that are going to come in the future, knowing that our community is gratefully receiving and giving and participating in this law of circulation. So I bless these gifts. I say thank you, thank you, thank you to all the givers and all the receivers. And I let it go, I let it be, and ask you to join me in saying, and so it is. Thanks, everyone. And I'd like to introduce our spiritual practitioners. Online, I believe it's Catherine. Yes, Michael's nodding his head yes. So hello, Catherine. And we have Diane here. We have Georgia and Jill. And so our spiritual practitioners are trained in what we call affirmative prayer, or spiritual mind treatment. So if you've never experienced what a spiritual mind treatment is or affirmative prayer, come and talk to one of these ladies and experience that gift that they would love to give to you of prayer. Prayer makes a difference all the time. So thanks everyone for a wonderful day, and I'll get you to stand to say our last closing affirmation. All right. Something wonderful is happening in me right now.
Something wonderful is happening in me right now.
It's this thing called life.
It's this thing called life.
It's this thing called love.
It's this thing called love.
It's this thing called authenticity.
It's this thing called authenticity.
I know it.
I know it.
I feel it.
I feel it.
I express it.
I express it.
I am it.
I am it.
And so it is.
So it is.
And I bring back Heidi for our final song.
Well, I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Well, I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Woo!
Stay and join us for some coffee and tea and conversation, and online if you'd like to join us back. We'll be back. We'll check in on you around a little bit before 12, about 10 to 12. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great Sunday.